Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry it's been a while. To quote Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
Saying that life finds a way.
And in this case, it found a way to get in the way. I've been working lots, been at a convention this past weekend, and just not had a lot of spare time to share videos. I want to try and keep my haul videos quite regular, my toy haul and my video haul. So this is my Blu Ray haul for the month of February. I ended up with a lot more than I thought I was going to this month. Some special offers, some stuff released earlier, I think. I've got a pile of stuff here. I haven't put it in any kind of order, so I'll just rattle through it. I'm trying to get some footage filmed quickly, as I may get called back into work again tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. One of my first pickups this month was Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. This is a straight to Blu-ray movie, wasn't at the cinema. It's very much in the vein of Ready Player One. It's about a guy who plays computer games. The game gets a virus and people in the real world become like a zombie type character. But it's got lots of nostalgic pop culture references. Kevin Smith's in this. The guy who drives a DeLorean, the guy who created the game. It's a bit of fun. It's nothing special. Most of the actors in this are relatively unknown. Greg Grunberg is in it. He was in Heroes and Star Wars and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. Next up is the new DC animated movie. This is Catwoman Hunted. I haven't watched this yet. I think DC, for a long time, were killing it with their animated movies. The last few have been very up and down. They changed the stories up a lot if you've watched Hush or Killing Joke. But I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Just haven't got around to it yet. Another movie I haven't got around to watching again yet, and it's something that I've heard some bad stuff about, but it's Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm kind of a little bit OCD. I have to have everything. So if I have the first Resident Evil, I have to have all the sequels. And I know this is a reboot, but it's still Resident Evil, so I had to pick it up. Haven't watched it yet, like I said. Not heard great things, but we will see. Next up is a film I had to get imported from Germany because it's not available over here, and that's Jolt with Kate Beckinsale. This movie was on Amazon Prime in the UK. I did watch it. It was okay, nothing special. Kind of your current run-of-the-mill, let's grab a star and make him into an action star, kind of beat him up. I know she's done action before with like Underworld, but this was okay. She takes a drug to stop her becoming ultra aggressive, and when she doesn't take it, she's it's okay. I wouldn't go out of your way. If you've got Amazon Prime, just watch it on there. Okay, the next two are films that have only just become available in the UK. I did think about getting the first one on Steelbook because it got a Steelbook release. These are the Wayne's World movies, Wayne's World 1 and 2. I'm not a major Steelbook collector. If it looks really good, I might pick it up, or if it's a film I really enjoy. But for me, it's more about having the movie rather than having the steelbook for it. So these two I've been after for a long time, Wayne's World 1 and 2, waiting for these to come out available on Blu-ray. So I picked these ones up straight away. Next is Eternals. Again, I didn't bother with any steelbook or anything for this one. The MCU's latest movie. It was okay. I would say bottom 3 for me, probably all time for Marvel. The more you watch it, it's kind of okay, but for me, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to go into spoilers for this, but there's a major plot hole in this for me around why they didn't get involved with Thanos and then their motivations to be on Earth. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. Looks stunning. I think some of the actors do a really great job, but I really think Marvel should have put a bit more thought into this one. Next up is one of my favourite films of last year. It's a sci-fi epic and it's Dune. I have got the slipcover for this one. Again, I'm not a majorly mark for slipcovers. If I get one, great. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find a slipcover if I don't get one. This film is visually stunning. The story's brilliant. The acting in it is top quality, and the cast is amazing. My only issue with this is where it finishes. Kind of finishes on a... There's no real ending to this chapter. I know it's got a sequel coming, but this it builds up and builds up, and then it just kind of ends. But except for that, overall, this film is stunningly brilliant. Okay. Next up is another one of my favourite films from last year, and this is a steelbook. This is Ghostbusters Afterlife. And this is a really, really nice steelbook. What can I say about that? I've seen some people don't like this. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's for the fans. It's got a lot of fan service in it, and that's the way to get me. You give me fan service and I'm happy. The end of this film's very emotional. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but I really enjoyed this. And if you're a fan of the original Ghostbusters, I don't see how you can't be a fan of this. This was brilliant. Okay, next up is me carrying on my Guy Ritchie phase from my last pickups, and I picked up Rock and Roller. I enjoy this. This is still in the vein of Lock, Stock and Snatch, but it's not on the same level, even though probably the acting talent in it is better. But I enjoyed this. I watched Revolver as well. I couldn't pick up a physical copy of Revolver, so I watched it digitally. And I didn't really like Revolver. I hadn't seen it before, but it's a different style. It's not quite on the same level, but this one I did enjoy. And I also picked this up, and this isn't actually Guy Ritchie, but it's a similar kind of vein, and that is Layer Cake. This is Matthew Vaughn. I really enjoyed this. I thought I'd seen this before, and when I sat down and watched it, I hadn't. Daniel Craig, very good in this. Yeah, this was a pretty good movie. I think that's it now. I don't think I've got many more of the Guy Ritchie gangster films to pick up, if any at all. But his new one's coming out next week, and I'm hoping to go and see that. This was a bit of a random pickup, actually. Mr. Holmes. I watched Young Sherlock Holmes the other day, and I thought I fancy watching some more Holmes, and I hadn't seen this, so I picked this up. It was only a couple of pounds in CEX. This was odd. It's about Sherlock Holmes in his later life, and he's beginning to lose his memory, and he gets a friendship with a young boy, which helps him remember the details of his last story. But overall, not a bad movie. It's Ian McKellen, and he's just great in everything he does. So, Mr. Holmes. Another older movie that I picked up from CEX. I've even left the CEX sticker on it for now, and this is King Arthur. I hadn't seen this in a long time, and fancy giving it a rewatch. Again, only a couple of pounds. This was okay. It's not one of my favourite medieval movies. Clive Owen does a respectable job, but overall not too bad, and that's King Arthur. This is a limited edition, and I still haven't opened it yet. It's sealed. This is 2,311 of 3,000. This is 88 films in hell with Van Damme. I've never seen this movie. It came up on a special offer on Amazon, so I thought I'd pick it up. I haven't not opened it yet, so I haven't even watched it. But I was a sucker for Van Damme in the 90s. Van Damme, Seagal, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. They were kind of my movies growing up. I loved action movies. And I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Okay, next up is another CEX pickup. And this is Lucky Number 7. I picked this up, again, kind of enjoying the films like Snatch and Lock, Stock. And I remember this being somewhere similar. Not this one, obviously, set in America. It's got a great cast. Josh Hartnett, Morgan Freeman, Ben Kingsley, Lucy Liu. I've watched this probably around about 10-15 years ago. I'm not 100% sure when it came out, but I know I watched it a couple of times when it first came out, and I've never gone back to it. But yeah, looking forward to revisiting this one. Next up is one of my favourite films of the last decade. war movies are hit and miss with me, but two that have really stood out the last decade or so have been 1917, which I thought was directorial masterpiece. The whole thing is shot like it's one shot, and the other one was Hacksaw Ridge. I was watching Hacksaw Ridge the other day. When I got to the final battle scene, it started isolating and jumping, and the picture was all distorting. Took the disc out, cleaned it, put it back in. Wasn't working, so I thought I need to get a new copy, and that this would be the perfect time to upgrade. So again, CEX, only £8. This is Hacksaw Ridge on 4K. Haven't watched the 4K version yet, but this is a film that I will put on a Sunday afternoon and just sit down and enjoy the movie. If you haven't seen this film is phenomenal. Andrew Garfield was absolutely excellent, brilliant in this. Vince Vaughn, Sam Worthington, awesome movie. Really heartbreaking in places. Next up is a TV show, one of my favourite new TV shows of the last few years. Nostalgia overload with this one. It is Cobra Kai Season 3. Just finished Cobra Kai Season 4 at the end of last year, and now I get to go back and check out Cobra Kai Season 3. I know I can check it out on social media, on streaming on Netflix at any point, but really love these. I think this is, if you're going to revisit an old franchise, this is one of the best ways to do it. If you haven't seen Cobra Kai and you like Karate Kid, you definitely need to check this out. It's 4 now, brilliant seasons. Looking forward to a 5th season. All the old gang are back. You've got Johnny, you've got Daniel. There's guest appearances all through the full seasons. This is really good. Check it out if you haven't already, Cobra Kai. Next pickup again, another cheap pickup, something I didn't have in my collection that I really wanted to watch, and that was JFK. Never seen this movie. Kevin Costner is one of my guilty pleasures. You put him in a film and I would normally quite enjoy it. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, The Bodyguard, Waterworld. All of these are my guilty pleasures. And I've never seen JFK. I really thought I'd give it... I was going to watch it the other day, and then I realised it's almost 3.5, 4 hours long. This has also got a really good cast, so looking forward to getting around to seeing this when I get a chance. And next up is I got a little extra money for something I did, and I picked this up. This is Maximum Risk by Van Damme. It's another 88 films limited edition. This is 2,800 of 3,000. Never seen this. I don't think I've seen this. I may have seen this. This is Van Damme and Natasha Henstridge, another 90s Van Damme movie. With these 88 film special editions, one, they come with a nice sort of shiny sleeve, but they also come with a little book and a poster of the movie inside as well. So this was, like I say, this was on special offer, and I got a voucher for something I'd done. And so I picked this up, Maximum Risk. Okay, 2 more to go. These are 2 more new releases. I'll start with the one I have seen, which is the Kingsman. This is obviously the prequel to the 2 Kingsman movies. I really enjoyed this. I like the way that they mixed actual historical events into this. It's really well acted. Again, I've said that quite a few times in this this set of pickups. But Dijon Honsu, Charles Dance, Ralph Fiennes, Gemma Atherton. This is really. I was quite surprised with how much I enjoyed this. I think the original Kingsman movie is still my favourite. Then it's probably this one, and then The Golden Circle. Looking forward to seeing where they go next. I've heard rumours the next Kingsman movie will actually be the 3rd in the Tara Edgerton series, but we'll see. And then last but not least, my collection of movies have just all fallen over, is Last Night in Soho. This is Edgar Wright, Matthew Smith and Anna Taylor-Joy, and someone I haven't heard of before. Is it Thomasin McKenzie? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I've not seen this. I've heard good things. I thought I'd give it a go. I'll let you know. Again, this I picked up with Maximum Risk with the vouchers I got. And I'll let you know when I've seen this, but it looks quite good. I haven't got around to seeing it yet. So yeah, they are my pickups for the month of February. They're my Blu-ray pickups. I've got my movie pickup, and I'm going to share some comic books and other stuff in that haul as well, and show you what I picked up at Comic-Con this last weekend in London. That might be a slightly longer video because I was going to have a quick talk about some of the Toy Fair reveals as well. So if you are into movies, you're into toys, you're into anything nerdy, please stick around. Hit that like and subscribe button below. It helps me produce videos. The more subscribers and stuff I get, the more it makes me interested in doing this. I love talking geeky stuff. So it'd be great to have you guys tag along for the journey. If you're only into movies and I don't see you until I do my next movie haul, next movie video, that it's been great having you along. And if you're into toys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.